Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In the season here, have a cool Christmas, says Mr. Snowman. Hope you guys are having a good holiday season so far. Filming this on the 17th. I don't know exactly when it'll get up, but I just wanted to touch base and do a little bit of a what sold video here. So obviously, sales have been down with the strike and just all kinds of craziness going on. It hasn't been the perfect Q4 by any means, but still making the occasional sale. And while I haven't made any Poshmark Canada sales in a while, due to the strike and people just not wanting to buy, I have still been running Posh Sidekick, or Sidekick Tools it is now, over there, and still sending out offers to likers and having that activity going on and doing the shares and all that stuff, so that I don't get lost in the algorithm. And I did actually start using the cross-listing tool recently, so I wanted to share that a little bit. So I've got the silver package, which gives me 150 cross lists per month. I don't know exactly what counts, like I've imported, basically I've opened up my Posh US account and I've imported like all of my Posh Canada inventory into that app and then started, posting it to the US, which that's been a huge help for me because I don't still have all the photos and stuff like that from those listings from, the Posh Canada one, and I wouldn't want to have to go in there and like screenshot all the pictures every time I wanted to do a listing over to US. Excuse me. So it has been very helpful that way. I've been able to very quickly build up my US closet, to over 100 listings. And and actually I've already made a sale over there. Now I don't have the Sidekick tools for my US closet as well. That would be extra. But I am running, some reasonably good offers over there as well. I'm trying to be a little bit more aggressive on the US side because I want to get that going. I want to make some sales and get that going. So typically what I've been doing is, one good thing about the cross-listing app is that when you import from your Posh Canada and then you go to create the draft for Posh US, it'll automatically convert using the conversion rate. So like your pricing will be like in US what it should be based upon your Canadian price. So I do like that. I've tweaked it a little bit. Occasionally I'll go a little bit higher. Sometimes I'll go a little bit lower. Because obviously I don't know what the market or the desire is for some items in the US, but typically I've been going just a little bit lower because I want to make some sales. And so I have made one sale over there. I had bought this J. Crew, so I'll show this one first. I bought this J. Crew green wool long coat, a nice button up, pea coat, but like a long coat. And I would have paid just under $10 for this. I had it listed on eBay Canada for $100 and about the same on Posh Canada. And I put it on Posh US for $70 and it sold within a day. I had sent out an offer, a 10% off offer to somebody with discounted shipping over there. So I had offered like $63 and discounted shipping, which I think on Posh US is $5.95 at the first discount tier. And they countered at $48. And honestly, I know that's a little bit low, but I mean, what does $48 work out to in Canada? Let's see here. 48 times, we're at like $1.42 right now. I mean, that's still $68 Canadian for a coat that I spent less than $10 on. So I wanted to make the sale, so I went ahead and accepted that. Now, I haven't been able to ship that one out yet because even though I've verified my information, I had to submit like my driver's license photo and stuff like that for verification. Got the thing up and running. Once I made my first sale, then it was asking me to confirm info and stuff again. So I do have a ticket into Posh US support again, saying like, hey, you need to be able to send me the label. I can't give you a legal US address for myself because, like I mentioned before, I'm in Canada. So I am working it all out, but really the takeaway here is that the Sidekick Tools thing had made it really easy for me to quickly build up my my inventory on that Posh US site. So Anything new that I'm listing now, I'm just doing it manually. Once I get like next month's, 150 that I can use or whatever, I'll import another like 150 from my drafts from the app over there. But anyway, a little bit of a long-winded rant. We'll talk about some more items that sold. So I sold this Torrid, this kind of like pink floral tank. I would have paid $5.46 for this. This sold on eBay. It's actually going to Tasmania. So my first sale to Australia, Tasmania. And so it sold for $23.99. The calculated shipping option that I was using was a Canada Post tracked international option, and the buyer paid $20.11. And I'm actually able to send it to them for about $13, which is amazing to be able to do that. So after fees and stuff, I'm actually profiting $20 on that one. This New with Tags Columbia like performance fishing gear shirt. This was a men's XL, I believe, or 2XL. I paid $6.33 for this. It sold for $29.99 on eBay. Buyer paid $8.02 in shipping, and through Stallion Express being able to send it through, I think, UPS, it was $7.38. So I gained just a few dollars, or a few cents on that one. So a profit of $18.82. This Hello Kitty dancing plush, this was kind of cute. I paid $4.03 for this after taxes at my local thrift store. And it sold for $34, and the buyer paid $12.71 in shipping for, that's basically the calculated rate for Canada Post tracked packet to the US for that weight. And after fees and the actual ship cost being about $1 less, I made a profit of $22.34. Now, Assassin's Creed Rogue for Xbox 360. This was out of my own personal collection, so no buy cost. It sold for $7.99 plus shipping. This one actually calculated as an expedited light Canadian parcel rate, like through Canada Post. So they paid $8.52, and it can actually go out through Uni for $6.69. So I made a $6.98 profit after fees and whatnot. This Free People tie-dye shirt, I paid $5 for this. I've had it for a while. Someone sent an offer of $12. I just took it. I knew that I'd save about $1 on the shipping, which I did. So, I mean, my profit on that is $4.99. These were cool. This was New with Tags Oregon Trail socks, and they say, your feet have died of dysentery. Oregon Trail's so cool. I would have paid $3.74 for these after taxes, and they sold for my full asking price of $19.99 plus shipping. The ship cost was within cents of what they were charged, so my profit on that was $13.09. Now here's Final Fantasy X and X-2 for PS3, the HD collection, and this cost me on an average cost of goods $1.82. The inside, like the actual like disc holding part, was let go from the inside cardboard. Like it would just need to be glued back into place or something. But so I had it listed a little bit lower as a result, though. On an offer, it sold for $7.50 plus shipping. I saved about 70 cents on the shipping, so overall my profit on that is just $4.66. But that's okay. Able to move it. All right, these Nike Air Jordan 5s in a youth size 7. These shoes I would have paid quite a while ago now. I think about $6.84 is what they would have come to after taxes on the price list at my thrift store from that time period. So it's a bit of a guess, but I took an offer of $14.99, and they paid $9.99 in shipping. I knew I'd save a little bit there because of where they were located. So again, these can go through Uni for just $6.49 because they are in Ontario, very close to the Mississauga Stallion Express depot. So that's good. So that means a $6.53 profit. This Atlanta Falcons football helmet whiskey glass. This was kind of cool, not big money or anything, but I found this at Value Village. I would have paid $3.44, and it sold for $12.50 plus shipping. This is one of the rare cases where I actually did have to cover almost another $1 in shipping. It's only a $3.72 profit, but that's still kind of a cool little item. Now this Nintendo Wii We fit bundle with 10 games. This was a good little bundle. I love doing this, man. I love finding a stack of Wii's and just putting a big bundle together, and typically aiming for somewhere in the $40 to $50 buy cost range by the time I bundle everything together, and try to get between like 120 and 150 depending on what games are in the lot. So this one here, this had a loose Mario Galaxy disc, and then just a bunch of other games, including the Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus and the board and everything. So my estimated cost of goods on this whole thing with the 10 games and whatnot is about $50. And I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. I was actually going to pick up a grocery order at my local grocery store, and the person asked if I could meet them in that parking lot, and they'd be there around 12. Well, that's hilarious because my grocery order pickup was for between 12 and 12:30 at that same place. So that literally could not work out any better. That was a $75 profit on a nice cash sale. All right. The last one I'll talk about here in this video is this Guitar Hero PS2 red guitar. So this is a great score. These red guitars for PS2, man, what a deal. If you can find these for cheap, the shipping is going to be a little more on these because these ones don't break apart easily. Like a lot of the other ones, you can just like pull a little lever and pull the neck out of the body so that it's shorter box. So the shipping's typically less on them. But I paid $2 for this at a little charity shop, and it sold pretty quickly within a couple of days of listing for $54.99. And the buyer paid $22.25 in shipping. That was the calculated UPS rate to the US through eBay. With UPS not running, I actually had to do this one through NetParcel and send it through Purolator. And UPS is running, but they're not doing like pickups and stuff, so I wasn't able to actually get a label for UPS. And I also wasn't able to do it through my local third-party trucking company, but they do Purolator, and I called them and double-checked I could drop it off for Purolator. So it cost me $24.97, so I covered like $2.70 basically, $2.72 in shipping cost. But I mean, again, $2 into 55. I'm not complaining about that. That is a $39.59 profit. So yeah, overall, so that's a bunch of items there that have sold. Obviously, I haven't been able to send out the J. Crew jacket or coat there at the beginning that I talked about, but overall on the 9 items or so, I think it was, that went through Stallion Express in the last box, the buyers paid a total of $92.40 in shipping, and my cost just for labels was $77, so about $15 less. But then I had to send it through Purolator to Stallion Express, which is a little bit more than booking a pickup through Stallion Express. But because they're not running right now, you get or they're not doing pickups, you get the no rates found error, so you can't send it to them through there. So doing Purolator instead using NetParcel was $27.17. So what it means is that I'm actually out overall over those 9 orders $11.86, or if you look at it this way, $1.32 extra in per item. So for all the 9 items sent out, I basically lost $1.32 on the shipping on average for each item. But I mean, there was decent enough profits on those that, I mean, that was fine. Like those 9 items, still $100 profit on those 9 items. I mean, yeah, it's not big money or anything, but I'm not worried about that $1.32. So anyway, that is that. Just figured I'd share a little bit and talk about how, the Posh Sidekick or the Sidekick Tools Crosslisting has definitely helped me get that US closet active. Now hopefully I hear back from Posh support soon enough so that I can actually send out that coat to the person, so they can actually send me the label so that I can get that out. But all right, well, that's it. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.